Hi everyone, welcome to the 5th lesson of our cross-border e-commerce and digitalization online training series. Today's topic is China's digital life. Let's get started with today's lesson. First, we will take a look at Chinese digital innovation.
Digital China, already a global force in serving consumers, 42% of global e-commerce, 11 times the mobile payments of the United States, 1/3 of the world's unicorns. While China still lags behind the United States on digitization of industries, the gap is closing rapidly. In 2013, US industries were 4.9 times more digitized than China's. In 2016, that figure had fallen to 3.7 times. Chinese consumers are already digital enthusiasts. The next wave will come from businesses. 3 digital forces are transforming sectors. Disintermediation, cutting out the middleman. Disaggregation, breaking up large items like cars and houses, turning them into services. Dematerialization, physical to virtual, like 3D printing. What's the impact? Shifting 10 to 45% of industry revenue by 2030, 13 to 34% in consumer and retail, 10 to 30% in automotive and mobility, 12 to 45% in healthcare, 23 to 33% in freight and logistics. From old business models to new ones, from one part of the value chain to another, from slow-moving incumbents to nimble digital attackers. Players that emerge as winners are likely to be big enough to influence the global digital landscape. The result? An even more globally competitive China. China's digital globalization is just getting started.
In a relatively short span of time, China has transitioned from the technological backwaters to become one of the world's largest digital economies. On the back of its base of nearly 1 billion internet users, China's e-commerce sales rose to $3 trillion in 2023, a number that is equivalent to 30% of its retail sales in China in 2020. But this is not just a story of size. It is, above all, a story of innovation and disruption. In omni-channel retail, social media, on-demand services, mobility, fintech, health tech, and other domains, the country is developing many China-first innovations. We will take a close look at these innovations and the force, chains, and the technologies that enable them. Then, identify 6 megatrends that are shaping the future of digital innovations in China. Finally, we will take a look at the digital life in China, such as sharing economy, online retail, and mobile payments. At the end, we will give you some tasks. First, let's take a look at the foundation of China's digital ecosystem. There are 4 factors that have created the conditions necessary to give rise to China's digital ecosystem. A vast digital consumer base, intense pressures to quickly reach scales, a digital ecosystem that fosters innovations, and the shape growth of the government. The vast digital consumer base. China's scale advantage spans many domains. Chief among them, a vast pool of nearly 1 billion internet users that is larger than the US and the EU combined. Of this, more than 200 million are digital natives who have grown up with computers, smartphones, and the internet, and are entirely comfortable trying out and trusting new technologies and apps. The depth of China's user base has supported its emergence as the world's biggest e-commerce market, reaching to $2 trillion in the online transaction value in 2023. Secondly, intense pressure to quickly reach scales. China's vast population is densely congregated in more than 100 cities of more than 1 million residents. China's vast population is densely congregated in more than 100 cities of more than 1 million residents. In the past 10 years, it has spawned an exposure of lifestyle apps that act as top predators. The result is that consumers can seamlessly transact around every touchpoint of their physical and digital life, a digital ecosystem that fosters innovation. Beyond mere scales, China's emergence as the world's advanced digital economy is driven by digital ecosystems, strengthened by market-moving internet players. The early moving giant of Baidu, Alibaba, and Tencent, commonly referred to by the acronym BAT, represented the first wave of digital champions. Now, in a second and third wave of champions has arisen. DMD refers to Douyin, Meituan, and Didi. First, the shaping role of government. The government has also played an essential role. Pioneers are given leeway to experiment with new business models. With regulators implementing guardrails, only one scale is achieved, and the negative impacts are identified. Such ample white space to experiment sometimes spawns innovation and kickstart economic activities along the way, evidenced by the rapid growth of mobile payment. Second, let's take a look at the key forces shaping China's digital ecosystem. Actually, here are 8 forces that are driving China's digital ecosystem. First one, omnichannel e-commerce. It is the dominant force in China's retail market, with 30% of its annual retail value spent online. According to McKinsey's research, 80% of Chinese apparel shoppers consult multiple online and offline touchpoints before deciding on a purchase. First two, social commerce. Consumers are spending more than 45% of their online time devoted to social apps such as WeChat, Douyin, Bilibili, and Kuaishou. Content-based social entertainment is on fire. Force 3. The on-demand economy. Global consumers are becoming more accustomed to online ordering via delivery apps. But in China, the trend has taken off at a rapid pace. Door-to-door meal providers have established efficient urban delivery networks that can serve virtually every major product and service category, from apparel to service such as house cleaning. Force 4. Shared mobility. China's shared mobility space is rapidly growing. For example, Didi has built the largest shared mobility platform in China, attracting 40 million rides per day via its apps as of December 2020. First 5, distribution. In 2023, the total volume of express delivery business in China reached 116 billion pieces, with a daily average of over 330 million pieces, which is far ahead of the world. Various advanced logistics facilities continue to emerge, further promoting the modernization and efficiency of China's logistics system. First 6, fintech. China represents about 30% of the global fintech market by value. As of June 2023, China has about 1 billion mobile payment users, and its mobile payment ratio among internet users is about 90%. For example, pro-credit culture, credit scoring service have cultivated a pro-credit consumer mindset. Digital insurance boom. Digital also play an important role in traditionally financial services such as insurance. For 7, EdTech. The pandemic motivated the growth of China's online education sector. The Chinese Academy of Social Sciences suggested that K-12 online education penetration reached 25% in 2023, compared to 15% in 2019. Force 8, health tech, digitalization of hospital services. Digital pharma companies and online doctors. China's health tech section is exploding. For example, emerging healthcare platforms such as Ali Health, Ping An Good Doctor, and JD Health host hundreds of millions of registered users between them. For example, allows users to see a doctor. Allows users to see a doctor online in minutes rather than waiting in line at hospital for hours. Next is the 6 digital innovation megatrends to watch. First, the great retail integration across short video, social media, billboards, mobile, web, and TV. Second, the virtualization of service. 3, the mobility revolution. 4, digitalization of social life. 5, industrial IoT refers to supply chain digitalization. 6, digital urbanization, which is highly exploited by the 5G networks. Now let's go to the second section of this lesson, the digital life in China, such as sharing economy, online retail, and mobile payments. Let's first take a look at a video.
My name is Jason. I live in Beijing, China. I would like to share with you a family vacation that just took place 2 weeks ago. During the entire trip, I did not use any cash or credit card, and each and every payment was made via mobile phone. At 6:30 in the morning, when we were ready to leave the house, I ordered a taxi from my mobile phone, and within a few seconds, a driver took the order, and it was showing on my screen that he needed 3 minutes to get to our gate entrance. We arrived at the Beijing South Railway Station in about 30 minutes. At the self-serve kiosk, I printed our tickets, which we ordered via mobile phone a couple of weeks ago. Actually, we did not have to collect the tickets, as scanning our personal ID would typically get us on the train. 1,300 kilometers, normally 2.5 hours flight if we are lucky, but only 4 hours and 38 minutes by bullet train. Even 2 minutes off is considered late. 8 a.m. the train started. China-made bullet train Fuxing, running at 300 to 400 kilometers per hour, is very comfortable and convenient, and offers much more personal space than a flight. We ordered and paid for our lunch by scanning the QR code on the armrest. Each seat has a unique code, so the service team knows who has placed an order. We arrived in Wuzhen, a small town with a 7,000-year history. We checked into the hotel for a face recognition and a wristband. And the rest of the 3 days, our face and band were used for on-premise restaurants and amenities. Wuzhen has been the permanent venue for the World Internet Conference since 2014. You can easily see how the mobile internet is affecting daily lives of both native villagers and tourists. This is just a glimpse of digital life in China. Digital transformation has already seen its impact felt in every corner of the general population. Bullet trains, e-commerce, mobile payment, and shared mobility are now reckoned by some people as China's 4 new inventions. We concluded this short trip and arrived home safely by bullet train and taxi. I shared many pictures on my WeChat moment and also uploaded many to the cloud drive. I hope one day, when my daughter grows older, she can always go back to my WeChat to revisit these beautiful memories we had together. My name is Jason. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in China.
Why we choose this topic? In the recent years, life here in China has become very convenient due to the development of internet industry. I will give you some figures first. 1. The mobile internet monthly active users here in China is 1.15 billion. It is like more than 80% of the total population. 2. 7 hours spent every day on average. 3rd, 25 apps used per person on average. 4th, more than 90% people are using digital payments now China. Next, I will provide a detailed introduction to China's digital life from 5 aspects. They are clothing, food, housing, and transportation. Here I put the Chinese words 衣食住行. This is the old saying. The 4 words cover the four most important aspects of our daily life. The first one, called Yi, means clothes. The second one, Shi, means food. The third one, Zhu, means housing. The fourth one, Xing, means transportation. So usually with the Yi, Shi, Zhu, Xing, it means the daily life and the whole life. First, Yi. There is very important number here. More than 80% of customers prefer to buy clothes online now in China. So, have you ever heard of any popular online shopping website in China before? Yes, Taobao is very popular in China. Lazada and AliExpress are also part of the Alibaba group. Shopee has been invested by Tencent, which is the biggest internet company in China, famous for its online game like PUBG. Shopee is the most popular online shopping website in Southeast Asia. I list some keywords here. The first one, called 网购. The English meaning is online shopping. There are many online shopping platforms in China. And at the bottom, I have listed the most popular ones. The first one is Taobao, which you may have heard of, and is the most popular online shopping platform in China. The second one is Pinduoduo, which is very close to Taobao in terms of traffic. Its product prices are very cheap. Its overseas brand, Temu, has been very popular internationally in the past 2 years, and has been named the US Super Bowl advertisement for 2 consecutive years. Another one is JD.com, which is also very popular in China, like the Newegg website in the United States. The second one, 直播, means live streaming. Live stream is becoming very popular in China and all over the world, with more than 500 million online viewers in total. Live streaming in China has become the most popular video format, according to the Chinese live streaming report. With over 300 live streaming platforms focusing on different markets and viewers, live streaming can function as a powerful marketing tool at an extremely low cost. One of the most popular functions of live streaming is a real-time connection that provides audience with a chance to have FaceTime-like interactions with the broadcasters during live streaming. With this feature, potential customers are able to get answers to pressing questions and get a more comprehensive impression of the products, making promotional activities more convenient and effective. Internet celebrities, often referred to 网红, meaning internet reds, are a fixture of Chinese media. The most famous of them rival the country's biggest pop singers and outrank most TV and movie stars in recognition and earnings. The combinations of KOLs in Chinese live streaming appears to be very effective, as product reviews and brand recommendations embed in live videos hosted by KOLs or KOCs, increasing exposure and brand recognition. One example of such a KOL is Dong Yuhui, who used to be an English teacher who broke the records driving 333 million RMB in a sale in a single day. Live streaming with e-commerce comes with the live commerce. A live streaming channel can also be embedded in e-commerce platform, allowing stores to sell through live streaming. Famous Chinese e-commerce platforms such as Taobao and Jingji.com were the first to embed links to their shopping interface in their live streamings, so viewers could purchase items while they watched. But now the industry has grown out to a massive scale, deserving of its own term, live commerce. The second one is eating. There are 400 million people use food delivery here in China. Below, I have listed several China's largest food delivery platforms. According to a survey conducted by Rakuten Insight in 2023, around 93% of the respondents in China stated that Meituan was the food delivery app they used the most. Ele.me was another prominent player in China's food delivery app market. Meituan is the largest online food delivery company in the world and the third largest Chinese internet companies after Alibaba and Tencent. Founded in 2010 and headquartered in China's Beijing, the company started as a group discount website, similar to American global e-commerce marketplace Groupon. It evolved over the years and is now present in almost every walk of Chinese life, from food delivery and restaurant review to cheap parking, movie tickets, and even pet care. The company has evolved into a one-stop shop for Chinese consumers. The firm has around 700 million transactional users in 2023. Ele.me, which means "Are you hungry in China?", is a leading local services and on-demand delivery platform in China. Ele.me, Alipay, Taobao, AliExpress, Lazada are all parts of Alibaba groups. On these food delivery platforms, not only can you order meals, buy groceries, run errands, but also book hotels, buy medicines, buy tickets, order taxi, and there are many other services available. Just like Grab in Malaysia, but with more services than Grab. And Grab itself is also invested by Alibaba. The third one, Zhu, means housing. There are more than 200 million users now are using online service for rental. I also list some famous companies here in China. The first one called Wuba.com, Wuba Tongcheng. Wuba.com is a comprehensive online classified platform in China that offers a diverse range of services. Here's a breakdown of the main service categories on Wuba.com platform. First, job listings, real estate services, second-hand and first-hand goods, local services. Wuba.com has a robust local service listing sections which include in-home service, beauty and wellness, education, and a whole lot more. The platform is used by local businesses around China to reach a broader audience and advertise in-person service. Additionally, automotive listings, home services, recycle services, and so on. The second one is 贝壳找房. It is the leading brokerage company and third most visited real estate marketplace in the world. Made $10 billion in revenue in 2023. It can earn commissions without having to change its mode and annoy agents. It can control over the agent in its network, including third partners. It has virtual tours for more than 17% of its listings supplied in-house. Let's say if you want to look for a new house or the second-hand house, then you can use this app. All of them can provide home buyers to go online to view and buy homes, not just because it's difficult for them to visit the real home, but because virtual reality sometimes provides more information than reality and promotes transparency and efficiency. AI is helping real estate companies with their digitalizations and online transformation. The online activities will for sure continue after the epidemic, especially with the 5G era, is just around the corner.
AI trainer, VR engineer, and drone fixer. You may not be familiar with these workers yet, but very soon they will be part of your daily life. In 2020, the Chinese government announced 16 new professions, mainly from technology, service, and healthcare sectors, a decision that has big implications. People who deliver food or other goods ordered online have been officially given the name Online Order Delivery Man, a recognition of their fundamental role in daily life today. Since drones have become a common filming device, people who can repair them are in as much as demand as plumbers. Part of AI trainer's job is to help create the voice assistant in your smartphone. The demand for AI trainers in one single Chinese internet company is now over 200,000. The new jobs are closely related to our daily life, although some of them sound futuristic with big data and AI functionalities. They're parts of the new business models and reflects the new demand of the labor market. Giving official names to the new professions has several benefits. First, workers get higher social recognition and better social welfare. That means they may be more willing to stay and specialize in the field. Second, it leads to systematic training schemes. If the jobs are in high demand, more people are likely to pay for training. Third, it helps evaluation of skills and achievements by setting up a professional standard system. And this starts from getting an official title. The announcement brings hope to the more than 8 million new Chinese college graduates this summer, with the labor market hit by the COVID-19 outbreak. Experts estimate that 5G technology will bring 8 million new jobs in the coming 10 years and make direct economic output of 6.3 trillion yuan. Giving names to new professions is a part of China's employment priority policy. It's a series of macroeconomic measures issued in 2019, which aims to stabilize the market, improve vocational training, promote new employment and give support to small and medium-sized enterprises. Special assistance is given to college graduates and migrant workers. This is the long-term strategy in the face of new changes and new demands in new sectors. The good news is in 2019, over 30 million people were newly employed in China's urban areas, and the unemployment rate was as low as 3.62%. A stable labor market brings hope to society. Unfortunately, this year's coronavirus pandemic has caused problems. Migrant workers couldn't return to cities. Enterprises were operating under capacity, and new placements were reduced. This brings unprecedented pressure to China's labor market. How to reverse the situation? How can the employment priority policy help in the future? These will be the major tasks for the NPC deputies and the top political advisors at this year's 2 sessions. And let's keep an eye to the upcoming sessions.
Beike is one of the first online housing platforms to offer VR house viewing in China. Its VR service volumes surged 215 times in the first half of February compared to a year ago in 2022. While customer callings time skyrocketed to more than 300 times. Homebuyers are seriously accepting the idea of buying home online. And sale efficiency has been greatly improved. So the last one is Xing, means transportation or moving. There are more than 5 million users here in Chinese are using online car hailing service. I listed most popular apps here in China. The first one named Didi Dache, which is the biggest online car hailing companies in China. Previously, we have Uber here in China as well, but after the competition, finally, Uber sold their business to Didi. Didi is the world's leading mobility technology platform. It offers a wide range of app-based service across markets, including Asian Pacific, Latin America, and Africa, including ride-hailing, taxi-hailing, chauffeur, hitch, and other forms of shared mobility, as well as auto solutions. Food delivery, intra-city freight, and financial services. I use Didi almost every day. In China, the time from booking to the driver's arrival is usually around 5 minutes. It's very fast and cheap. It usually costs like 7 RMB from less than 3 kilometers. For example, in my city, Hangzhou, there are 15 subways covering the entire city. So basically, using the subway plus bus or subway plus ride-hailings is very fast and cheap. Additionally, I can use apps such as Baidu Maps and Gaode Maps for navigation. Everything is done with the mobile phone. The second one and third one are comprehensive traveling agency apps in China. The second one, called Feizhu, means flying pig, is part of Alibaba Group. The third one is Xiechen.com. Xiechen is a multinational travel service founded in 1999. The company owns and operates several travel fail aggregators and travel fail meta search engines. It operates websites in about 40 languages and 200 countries. Trip Group is currently the largest online travel agency in China and one of the largest travel service providers in the world. For example, you can book hotels, air tickets, train tickets, car tickets, scenic spot tickets, car rentals, group tours, free trips, cruise ships, and travel insurances anytime and anywhere. Finally, I would like to introduce a superb app that everyone is familiar with, that is Alipay. Alipay is an online payment platform launched in 2004 in China by Alibaba Group. Alipay today has 1.4 billion users worldwide. Alipay is the world's most used app outside of those used for social networking. According to App Annie's The State of Mobile 2023 report, Alipay was the #1 ranked app worldwide by monthly active users in 2023. After social networking apps such as Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram. Since launching in 2004, Alipay has evolved from a digital wallet into a lifestyle enabler, providing access to over 100 kinds of services, from hailing cabs, paying utility bills, to medical appointments. Alipay currently serves over 1.4 billion users globally together with its local e-wallet partners. Partners include Payment in India, TrueMoney in Thailand, Gcash in the Philippines, CargoPay in South Korea, Danone in Indonesia, Alipay Hong Kong, in Malaysia, Easy Python in Pakistan, and Bcash in Bangladesh. Alipay Ant Forest, which is accessed through the app, attracted 500 million users to take part in low-carbon activities such as cycling and paying bills online in returns for points, resulting in over 100 million real trees planted in China's arid regions. On the AliLove donations platform, over 1.5 billion individuals donations have been made, helping over 1,400 NGOs and philanthropic organizations raise the proceeds for charitable causes. Bricks and mortar merchants such as restaurants, hotels, and convenience stores using Alipay to provide tourists from China with payment and lifestyle experience that they are familiar with from home. According to Nielsen, nearly 60% of overseas merchants that adopted Alipay reported growth in both foot traffic and revenue. Chinese tourists can now pay with Alipay in many merchants in many countries. Now, I'm going to give you some after-class practice. First, please investigate the achievements and shortcomings of digital economy and digital technology development in your country. Second, please refer to the following links to register and use Alipay. The Alipay tour passed how foreigners can pay on a China tour without a Chinese bank account. That's the end of today's lesson and the whole series. I hope you are interested in cross-border e-commerce, digital technology, and digital life. Wish you success in the coming days. I'm Leah in Hangzhou. Hope to see you in China.